Hello everybody, and welcome back to another One Trick Diana video. That's literally all I play. At the moment, I will be expanding maybe soon, because to be fair, this is going to be the second game in a row where I get S. It's S minus, but S nonetheless. Hey, I said to be on me. The stupid controls here. There we go. Anyways, back to this game. This game we're against an Ornn in the top lane. And I was kind of worried about this because Ornn can do damage, but it's really situational. So I had to remember to play around his abilities. If I see him Q, run away from it because he's probably going to be charging it, and I don't want to be hit with that second knockup. And just to try to stay out of the bellow breath range, or to get behind him while he's doing it. Which both, well, trying to get out of it is the harder part, especially if you don't have a movement speed, which I think I do go for first again. I'm going to speed this up a little here. But anyway, so we get out over here. He goes and helps the Yi. Now I understood this because he was not here for quite some time. Anyways, he gets done with Yi and he comes up. I do finish off most of the fighter minions by the time he gets that he gets here. And I just try, and for the most part, I'm just trying to poke. I go in to use my special Q against him. He does just as much damage as my empowered attack with his auto. So I'm right there. I knew that I could not just trade him. I just have to, ooh, yeah, and I did not stay away for long enough right there. I didn't even notice I was marked, to tell the truth. That icon above needs to be more pronounced or off to the side or something, because, okay, so that's why he was bellow breathing me, and that new thing was hurting me a lot. So essentially he won the trade, but I came back, or my shield came back up, so I re-engaged trying to do that, and I ended up being able to get the upper hand right there. But good trades back and forth. He's able to escape. I just try to clear out the minions, so he has to use his teleport to get back. So I just push this in really quick and get right, but yeah, he teleports back before I could get much more push than that. So I just go back. And I do believe I run back. No, I teleport. Oh, that's right, because I didn't want him to get too far ahead with that. So I just move in, let my shield do the damage. And I am not staying away from that Q. Or not the Q. Is that the Q? Yeah, the Q very much. He all taunts me, but I'm chill. I don't really care. I'm winning this fight for the most part, so I'm not too worried. All I know is I need to get him harassed as much as possible before he gets too tanky, because I know at some point I'm not going to be able to trade him very well. That he's just tanks annihilate Diana. That's just something I have to be wary of, something I have to understand and try to stay away from. He missed his charge right there, the knock-up part, thankfully, which is probably the only reason why I'm surviving right here, but I'm out of mana. I accidentally hit that, trying to hit the potion that I'm now drinking. I have fat fingers every now and then, and so I make a mistake there. He messes up his charge. He charged a little too early, which was another chance that he could have gotten me, so I'm very thankful for that. He goes off to make his item because he has the money, and I just try to keep on pushing this in as hard as I can. Take a tower shot because I got too close, but it just tries. I'm just trying to keep my mana up, but it's so pushed in. Like I said, Diana in the last episode, Diana is just a pushing beast. Anyways, you can see that Yi's down there. I think he comes up to try to do something right here because I am really pushed up. But I'm pretty much out of mana, so... Oh no, do I see him? No, I don't see him. Oh, now I see him. I put the ward there, I flash, and he just gives up. And this becomes a thing throughout the game that he just gives up when I flash. So I find it very amusing. But anyways, I go back, I get my first items. I get the boots already because I know I'm going to need to move. And for some reason, Lucian came up, which I later find out that they actually trade lanes. And I even comment to Ornn, you think Lucian is going to be able to survive my attacks better than me pushing you? And he never responded, but the idea is that Lucian does have the upper hand right now. I don't have my ult. I can't close in to get him. But I'm not very far from my ult either. In fact, I get it right there, and this is done. So, as much as it was a good idea, it needed to be pre-6. They needed to trade lanes just from the start to be able to push me or to be able to harass me. So, but because of that, now I have a kill. I have my ult, which means that I can dive onto Lucian whenever I want. The tower, he just died, so this tower is pretty free here, or at least for a lot of the damage. I don't end up finishing it, or at least not at this moment, but oh man, do I get it low. And so I dance around here, trying... Oh no, I go back real quick, because no mana. The one thing that Diana really hinders with is the fact of mana. So I get back, and, well, I just start pushing the lane back over to him, harassing him every now and then with my attacks. I do have a little more range than he does with that, and a little more damage, so I just keep pushing that out, and I'm not sure if I engage him here, because I think he does try to walk around the minions at some point here, and I punish him for it. Oh yeah, I get him right there. He flashes away. I messed up my Q, so I didn't land my Q, so my ult's on cooldown. He doesn't know this, so he just goes back to tower and just hangs back there. So anyways, which allows me to get more damage out on this tower. But he teleports back, and so we go into this funny little dance here where, like I said, Diana's a pushing machine, so it doesn't take long for me to get the minions back under his tower, and to just get this tower going down a little bit more. So I'm just poking him right now. I know the tower's going to go down any moment. I come in, smack it. He tries to shoot me. I lazily list to the left. If anybody gets where that's from. That might show my age too, man. I'm not that old, but I'm getting to the point where I feel like I haven't done much with my life. But anyways, beyond that, so I push it back in, and we do this little dance again around the tower. I come in deep, being all threatening, letting my minions, for the most part, take the tower, and Rammus comes in, and he's like, no, I've had enough of this. He just walks up to the tower and boop, takes it out. Like, okay. I was just playing around anyways, so I didn't really care too much. Rammus finds Yi, and... Oh, no, he doesn't find Yi. That's right. I come down here with him, and Yi just backs, so... That's kind of funny. Oh, they pinged me. Did not know that. Anyways, we take this. One good thing about Diana is that once she gets her... If you are able to go Gnasher's Tooth first, you're actually able to take Rift Herald on your own, taking minimal damage. I think if you're good at it and you time your ults right, you can take down Rift Herald with only taking about 10% damage, which is actually really good. Anyways, Ornn here didn't expect us to be so close. We engage him, but he's tanky now, and at the last moment flashes away. Rammus fails his flash. I see Yi, and I don't want any of that. Yi sees that he didn't really do any damage to me, even though if he would have continued attacking, he would have... Well, he would have got taunt by Rammus, so... I guess it was a good thing that he ran off. But the idea being is that If it was just me and Yi, oh man, he could have wrecked me right there so easily. Anyways, I back because Ornn is coming in and I have no mana to be able to face this. So I teleport to top, clear that out real quick. Man, Lucian went all the way back to his tower down there. Holy cow, what was he expecting? Anyways, so at this point, I'm pretty free from my lane. So I just start wandering. And I come in and I'm like, oh, hey, blue is taking damage. So I'm just going to come in here. I see Yi leave. And with blue so low, I just annihilate it. And so free blue for me. Thank you, Yi. And I actually do thank him. Kind of tauntingly, but I do thank him. Anyway, so I just walk around here because I don't know where Yi is. I see Lucian, but I don't know where Yi is. So I'm being kind of wary about where I step because I know there's a ward in blue bush and I don't want to be seen. So I wait a moment and I come out to get the minions but I barely passed Lucian. I didn't see him at all. So I thought he was up there. So I tried checking up there, but yeah, he just goes back to his tower and sits there, which to be fair is not very good. And oh, and he's backing. Oh gosh, I did not review this before I started this, so that is amusing. But the concept is that is very poor. That says right there that he's probably in the lower elos. So man, that graphic is massive on the mini map. Does it really need to be that big? Rewind a moment. You can see Ornn's ult and the image it creates on the minimap. That is massive. But anyways, so I start pushing this back in, and I know Lucian is not able to stop me. It labels Diana as a fighter. She is not necessarily. She is very much so an assassin. So I mess up all of my abilities, and so I'm just kind of screwed because nothing is coming up very quickly. Anyways, so I have my shield up. I do save it for the last moment, but somehow that hits. I don't know. That hitbox is not right because I shouldn't have gotten hit by that to what the star looked like. But anyways. So we get to see what happened elsewhere because a few things do happen. My entire team comes down here and starts a fight with all these. And the misfortune goes down. Oh, that's right. I did watch this too. It was good and it was bad at the same time. Several of us drop and it looks like we only got misfortune, which was bad. Anyways, I go in to stop this Ornn from this tower and I just keep him here for a bit, and I don't know why he did that. That was not very intelligent. Anyways, he stays and he thinks he can win this, but he's not doing a terrible lot of damage to me, and I just end up wrecking him without losing much, and I did actually have a lot of minions on me too. Anyways, so I see Lucian pushing it in, and he just disappears again. He's just gone. And so I wreck the minions. I start to go back, see more minions, so I come up, hit them, and then just clear them out more. I noticed Lucian right there, so I put the ward down, and so I just continue pushing it. But with this, I wreck Lucian, and then I flash, and then he does... Oh, his ult wore off, so he backed off. So it's... I don't know, this Yi, he said that the flash got him again right there, and I'm like, what? Kind of thing, you know? So, anyways, and I did have that a little fast forwarded, I'm sorry. But, anyways, I go back to the lane, I start pushing it in because that's the thing that I'm going to do best here. Most of their team is squishies, especially anybody who could split push. So I just start to push this in, and no one's coming to stop me yet. And so I just keep pushing. I do see that Ornn comes up here in a moment because I decide to take blue. And when I see Ornn, I'm like, okay, well, I'll just go for Gromp, and then I will just sit here. I see Nautilus, and I'm like, nope, I'm out. And Ornn casts his ult. It was so crazy. And I had that fast forward again. Anyways, we get a good fight here. Lucian gets away from me. I think Zed gets him here in just a second. Or no, he comes back by. Oh, that's right. He comes back by. I move in to try to attack him. Then Zed gets him. And then this weird little fight starts here where we do a lot of damage to each other, but then we just walk away, kind of. and that's that engagement. So anyways, I go back because I need health and mana and stuff. I get my Nashers finally because I use it to push down the towers a lot quicker. So I come back in, wreck all these minions because that minion killing power is just amazing. And I see that my team has bot pretty well covered with, and there goes Misfortune. So I decide to keep pushing top. Now they start to point out that mid is getting pushed down, but the thing is that I'm going to be able to push my lane just as fast. And I see Yi, but I wanted to put that ward. And he wanted to do a dance party. I'm like, dude, this is a game. As much as I like the concept, no. So, and he's asked, I thought you were gonna dance. It's like, no, I'm so close to pushing your tower, and your team was pushing on my mid. So, I wasn't able to vocalize that, and I hope eventually, maybe one day, he sees the video. Anyways, so I get the tower. I start to back off because there's bound to be people. Nautilus finds me and does a little bit, but not much. And then Rammus finds the Lucian, so I'm like, I'm in. So I come back in over and I try to help out a little bit, but oh, that's right. And then he starts ulting, and that just did not work. There's gonna be a funny thing with Misfortune here. In a little bit where she starts ulting and I just wreck her too because of that. But anyways, another small engagement. We get the Lucian, we get out. The mid gets Ornn down, so I go back because I have money, I have mana. I get a Sheen, which is gonna help me wreck the tanks a little bit quicker and just annihilate the squishies faster. But anyway, so I start just pushing the minions in. I start hunting for to do something else. I check for their blue and just get that ready. I see that and just kill that. And so I just start pushing in again. And what was I doing here? I was coming over this way for some reason. My team gets dragon. Oh yeah, that's right. I was coming to... Oh, I saw Misfortune, so I was coming to get that. I mess up the Q because she flashed it, so I don't have the ult up. So I just hang around mid for a second. My team is kind of hanging around. I know that there's going to be an engagement here, so I clear out the mid. And I'm a little late. Oh, right here is where the Misfortune. So I see Misfortune right there, and she sets that up to try to ult, and I just wreck her right after she starts. So, and then right here the Ornn just drops fairly quick. We never see that Yi. So he just goes out. Do I go mid? No, because we have no minions. I take out these and then I go top. And I take down this tower because a lot of them were dead. So, and then this Lucian comes up to try to do whatever. I just sidestep his ult and I just walk away. I do believe I go for blue here. I drop another ward just to make sure that no one's there. And blue just drops really fast at this point for me, just with a full combo. And then I just sit here for a second, hoping that one of the squishies come by. Why? Their team must be having a conniption or something because those pings, oh my gosh. Anyways, I just sit here for a while, no one comes up, so I just start pushing again. And so it's like, and then I see them all mid, so I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna just come down here I'm gonna take this inhibitor, and my team is pinging for everybody to come back, but I'm in a unique position here, and then the Yi came back, and so it deters me off that tower, but then I go over here to into the wave, but it's not quite here yet, so I wait a moment, get this wave down. What? And they're pinging to kill me. Holy cow. They were really adamant about killing me there. Zed goes in, gets a kill, and then we get him. Oh, no, we don't. That's right. That alpha fooled me so much. I thought he had died. And I even told him that alpha, I thought he had died because of that alpha. Anyways, my team eventually kills the rest of them here. And I do believe gets this tower. I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. This fight... Yeah, maybe not. Okay, but still. The re-engage? Oh, Rammus got by the Ornn! I was not watching this too closely while I was dead. I was actually buying stuff, as you just saw. The needlessly large rod come up there. And so I come back now and I see them disengaging as much as they can. That Ashe is gone. Or should be, at least. Yep, there she goes. Anyway, so I run down mid trying to get back. Where am I going? Oh no, I go down to this wave to try to push this in, because just getting the waves in general. And so I'm just clearing this out. I see the Zed there, so I know I'm safe right there. He leaves, so I go put down a ward anyways. But then I just start wrecking this tower, because I have the Lich Bane finished now and whatnot. So easy towers. My team's up there fighting them, and I don't know why they're not trying to stop this. And right here, I go back and forth attacking this inhibitor. Me and Zed just kind of come in here because they're squishy. We can engage on them and just ruin them. And I do actually get Misfortune a bit with the combo, but again, the Q misses because she flashes it. But, so, we get both the Lucian down and the Misfortune out of the fight, and we just try to keep fighting here, but the Misfortune's ult pushes us off, which was kind of irritating, but then they just leave us alone. So I just kind of move back in there. The Yi comes in, tries to get me. Thankfully, they had a heal because that Ornn might have been able to get me right after. But we get the Yi. I run out. I have quite a bit of move speed with the boots, the Ludens, and the Lich Bane, so I'm not too worried about anyone chasing. So, and I stick around here. Probably not the best idea because I'm so low health, but I'm thinking if I can get one of the squishies. Oh, and they actually saw me here. So I thought I was being sneaky and hiding, but no, they could actually see that I was there. So I try to go around to the back of them. They all backed off. There's only the Ornn there. So we're starting to push this in, and I have decent health recovery, so I'm actually getting pretty healthy here. So, but I just start going on the tower every now and then. I try to stay to the back because I can die really easily. So I'm not taking too many chances. See, I run from the Ornn even though he's not as big a threat. But we're pushing in pretty hard here. There's minions everywhere. That arrow hits Ornn, but I don't care. I want the squishies. I go around this way. Hit Misfortune a little, and she's kinda hurt. But, oh yeah, and then the Lucian came out a little too far, so I got him, and, well, it wrecked him pretty hard. Now, I'm thinking for Diana in the top lane, I'm only getting S's when I get over 200 minion kills, and it's kind of irritating because that means it doesn't matter how much I contribute, really, as long as maybe my KDA is positive and that I have over 200. So I know in the future that that's what I need to do. I got my second rank 6 token, so I will be flashing that maybe a time or two in the next video. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. That that's it. If you enjoyed, please do leave a like, as it does help the channel and helps promote it in general. And do leave a comment too on this, that, or the other. And I'll get back to you as quick as I can. And do subscribe if you're not already to catch the next episode as I put it out. Who knows? I might get wrecked in the next one. It's happened. If anybody looks up my history on LOL King, there's some matches I just get wrecked. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Have a good one. Goodbye.